As I was trying to prep for this interview, I was doing some research, and I tell you, and let's be totally honest with you, Abby, this is one of the issues. Palestine is one of those issues that to me it's just so heart wrenching, right? And I think I speak for a lot of people. Once you get, it's like a car accident. You don't want to view it. Like I know for some people, gosh, how can I put this? It's just so abhorrently wrong. Like what's happening to these people is so horrible. It's like once you dig into it, it makes you say, what do I complain about? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like like I heard you mention one thing on our friend Lee Camp's show, and you said how here in America, when a black person is shot by the police in the street, we rally or we march or we do demonstrations. But you witness something totally opposite, which is when cops who do the shooting get killed. That's when they hold rallies. That's when they hold protests. Could you talk about that?
Absolutely. I mean, look no further than Elor Azaria. He was an Israeli soldier in occupied Hebron. It's the only settlement that was literally built in the middle of a thriving cultural center and expanded outward. So it is 100% the most visible apartheid I've ever seen, brutal occupation going on. And a soldier just because this targeted killing and assassinations are so institutionalized and normalized from the top down, soldiers do this all the time. Of course, this was one instance where it was caught on camera. So, of course, the international community was in an uproar. This human rights organization named B'Tselem released this video of a soldier essentially just executing an unarmed Palestinian man who was already wounded, laying on the ground. It is absolutely brutal. The blood is running down in a river, and people are just walking by as if it's a daily occurrence. I think that's the most disturbing thing about it is no one even really reacts to it. Since that happened, at first Elor Azaria just got a slap on the wrist, house arrest, with the ability to see his family and visit everyone. And because people were so outraged at that sentence, Israeli society was so outraged that he got such a slap on the wrist that they went out in droves, tens of thousands of people, Tim, pouring out into the city centers to protest the reaction to Elor Azaria. Absolutely unbelievable. And really, the government tries to downplay how fascist the country really is by saying, oh, these are just extremists. So there's just a couple hundred people in the square. Well, we've seen the video footage ourselves. My friend Dan Cohen and David Sheen, who were living on the ground. One of them was an Israeli citizen. The other one's just a Jewish American who was there filming these rallies. People will go up and attack you if you have cameras. Leftist is a slur. He heard chants, kill the videographers. I mean, kill the
Wow.
Arabs is a common chant, but kill the videographers because there's a saying there, Tim, that Arabs are the common cold and leftists are AIDS. That if you don't get rid of AIDS, you can't get rid of the common cold because they see that leftists are the biggest, basically, pillar to resist their final solution of ethnically cleansing all Arabs from the land. And it is so fascist. I mean, seeing these rallies is bone chilling to see how many people come out in support of these soldiers who do this. But after so much outrage from the international community, Elor Azaria is charged now, I think with manslaughter.
Wow.
But yeah, people are not happy about it at all. And they're also saying, you're using him as a scapegoat because everyone does this, right? This is
Wow.
taught.
Wow.